All right. So this is how you do, it's called Kapalabhati Breath. There's an English name. Sometimes it's called Skull Shining Breath. Sometimes it's called Breath of Fire, but there's another breath called Breath of Fire that's different. And so I hate naming them in English because people get really confused because the naming is all fucked up. So this one is called Kapalabhati. And it's like the safest breath to do this with. It's a yoga thing. And there's another breath. If you've ever heard of like Wim Hof breathing, that dude's a fuckhead. He stole it. He's just doing something called Bastrika. Bastrika is what the Kundalini guys do. And that one's a more intense breath, and it can make you manic. If you have a tendency to be manic, it can make you manic. So, might not want to try that breath right away. This is a much better one, this Kapalabhati. So, all right. I hate all the talking and bullshit in videos, so let's just do it. Kapalabhati breath. You get comfortable. I'm sitting on like a beanbag. You can sit on anything. I just like this because it's comfortable, It's about block height. If you have a yoga block, you can sit on that. The reason you're sitting on it, you sit on it and you allow your legs to hang over the front. It rotates your hips, right, in a good way. It rotates your hips so you're not so, like if you're sitting completely flat, it's going to be hard to sit up straight. Unless you put your legs down like this, and then even then it's hard. So just sit on something, about yay high, about yoga block high. Sit on something, allow your legs to go down. Now you have access to your breathing. It's really easy to sit up straight. You can meditate that way too. Because it's always really hard to sit up straight for meditating unless you put something under your butt. Yeah, so to start with this breath, you just make sure you're comfortable, up pretty straight. Don't strain yourself to be like fucking straight, but just like sit. And you can try like stretching your shoulders back, like clasping your hands behind you, pulling your shoulders back. It's going to help you get comfortable in this position. Even from here, you can try breathing in a little bit into your belly a little bit through your nose. And then breathing out through the nose or mouth, whatever. But we're always breathing in through the nose. Maybe leaning back. A little bit of a back bend might feel good here. Just to get ready to kind of sit and be comfortable. Anything you need to do, any kind of stretching you want to do. Whoa, stretching. Boom, so we can sit. All right, so once we're sitting up straight, this is the main breath. So the first thing you want to do is just take a full breath in and out before we start. Fucking quarantine here. Yeah, so just a breath in and out. So try come to rest. And then try breathing in through your nose, all the way, slowly. Get to the top of your lungs. See if you can breathe in a little bit more into your lungs at the top. And then let it go. And then as we let it go, try pushing out the rest of your breath through your nose at the bottom. And then just breathe in back to center. Okay, so that's just a normal breath to get us started, to make sure we have enough air in us. We can try one more. Breathe in all the way. Breathe out all the way. And then breathing in back to center. All right, from this centered position, the way we do this Kapalabhati breath is just from a neutral position now. We start exhaling sharply through our nose. It's going to sound like this. It's just a sharp exhale. It doesn't have to be, your body doesn't have to be tense, but the exhale is sharp. And you can see my body going whoomp, whoomp. I'm only exhaling, I'm not inhaling. That's how it's different from the other breath. It's only exhale that you're focusing on. So try it out. Any speed you want, just a sharp exhale through the nose. Do not breathe in. Your inward breath is happening, it's passive. So you don't have to focus on the inward breath. It feels weird at first, only focusing on the exhale, but you'll get used to it. Once your body knows, you're not gonna suffocate doing it. So yeah, just practice doing that. Only on exhales. If we're doing in and out, that's called Bhastrika, and that can cause mania if you're not careful. That's what the Kundalini guys do. It'll work, but it might fuck you up. So this one's much safer. It's just only exhales. And just keep going for as long as you can. At the end, breathe it all out. Breathe it all back in. Come back to center. And then start again. Exhales through the nose. It's a nice, relaxed sort of train, like a choo-choo train sort of feeling. Like, you can keep going as long as you want. You can keep repeating the cycle. And you can get up to, do it every morning for 40 days. So every morning when you get up, do this breath. See if you can get up to doing it for 2 minutes at a time. You can time it if you want. But yeah, for 40 days, do it every morning. And then at the end of 40 days, you'll know like how it's changed the way you feel. If you want, you can journal too how you feel when you do it, but you don't have to do that. Just make sure you do it every day for 40 days without a break. All right. Peace, dude. Hope it helps.